The boys are back.
We're missing two.
We're missing two of them.
Two of them are not here. But
They're sick.
Welcome back to another episode of Push Our Buttons podcast. Today we don't have Ann or Pete, but that's okay because we have the young thug himself. You got me, Dingo Lagingo, Phil69, followed by Capri.
Why was that sounded so depressing?
I was gonna do this. I was gonna say the same thing for Steve. I was gonna go Shay 64.
Shay 64. That's
and
me.
the local funny man himself. I was gonna say Blow Pop, but it's Bow Pop. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
blow pop.
Yeah, blow
Dude,
pop.
I want a blow pop.
Pow pop eating a blow pop. You know how it works.
You could blow my pop.
I would like.
dude.
Oh my! I would like to say the running theory of why Ant and Pete aren't here. Well, Pete recently went to PAX, right?
Correct.
Yeah, he got the PAX Pox.
Yeah, he got the PAX Pox, and
got PAX
the running
Pox.
theory. Wait, did they meet up?
I don't know,
that?
but Jess has also been sick.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So I don't
Never
know.
mind. My theory has no weight now.
And now I'm scared because I was just over there with both of them. Jess and Antonio. I feel fine aside from a scratchy throat, but that's just allergies.
Steve's famous last
Oh,
words.
that's true. Oh, don't say that.
I wake up tomorrow and I'm like, I don't wake up tomorrow.
But yeah, welcome.
Oh my god.
We are. It is Push Our Buttons. This is the. I just checked. This is the 7th episode, guys. Just
Oh,
you know,
we're episode 7 in. Let's go.
Episode 7, baby.
but we
That's
have
awesome.
a bunch of topics on the agenda today. But there's always the classic. Before we start doing anything, what have we been playing? Who would like to go first?
This is my favorite. This is my favorite segment.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'll go. I've been
Okay.
nothing. It's been nothing but Helldivers. It's really been nothing but Helldivers too. This game's fucking sick.
For
This
democracy.
game's awesome. It's for democracy. Yeah, I love it.
For democracy.
Another classic like $40 game that's really good and people questioning like what's with the game industry, and I'm like, I don't know. This game's fun as shit.
I just I just found out
Yeah.
recently about that game that there's friendly fire in that game.
Yes.
And
Oh,
like
really?
Yeah.
I saw a clip of like I guess when you finish a mission you have to board a ship, and
Yeah.
like as like two of the 4 people are on the ship. Another one gets on, so 3 people are on the ship. And as the 4th person is approaching the ship, one guy runs out, decks the shit out of him, and then runs back to the fucking ship.
Oh yeah. My 2 buddies.
That's awesome.
We got into the ship.
No, that's
And-
cool.
Yeah,
man.
it's honestly chaotic, and I love the fact
That's
about,
cool.
very
about
cool.
that game.
Amazing.
I really gotta just bite the bullet and try it at some point. I really
Try it. It's
Yeah,
very
try
fun.
it.
I love
Honestly.
Starship Troopers, and it's just like that's
Yeah,
what the game is.
it's
so
really
like,
just.
It's true, yeah.
That's the comparison.
Yeah.
There was one time me and my buddies were going to Extraction, and I forgot what my friend said, but of course it made me go fuck you, and he's like, all right, do something about it. So I fucking buckshotted his head off in front of my one friend who was sitting down. And I like to think I just sat down where the dead body was, and my friend's just traumatized for the rest of his life. Fuck, dude, it's just a fun ass game. Like the way I've explained it, where like how people felt about Lethal Company is how I feel about this game. Like,
I hope I had that
This game
because
rocks.
I unfortunately had a very negative experience at Lethal Company.
I know.
I did not.
I
have
never got around to playing it.
It wasn't for me. That's all I'm gonna really say. I'm not gonna say it's a bad game. It's not a bad game. And I'm
Yeah.
really happy for that team that blew up. But it's just holy fuck, it was not for me. It was like,
But yeah, I played it once, and I was like, this game's fun. I played it a couple times, and you're gonna get like, oh, play it with friends, and I'm like, I did. I mean, anything's fun with friends, like of course.
yeah.
But yeah, I highly recommend it. But there's just obviously other games out. Fuck.
Yeah.
But that's really about it for me. Just Starship Troopers, not Starship Troopers. Fuck, Helldivers. Just reading some manga at work, and that's really about it. That's all. That's all I got.
Nice.
Who would like to go next?
I guess I can.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
So I have been going through Final Fantasy VII Remake again.
Hell yeah.
Because unlike everyone else here, I do not have a PS5.
I don't have a PS5 either. You're good.
Oh, okay, so I'm not the only one. But yeah, I don't have a
You're not the only
PS5, so I'm just like, I'll bite the bullet and wait until it comes to PC, because it's going to come to PC. We all know it's coming to PC.
I mean, remakes on PC. They'd be stupid to not put Rebirth on PC, too.
Yeah, so I've been playing that. I've been playing Fate Samurai Remnant, but basically think of it as like Dynasty Warriors with historical figures from anywhere.
Okay.
Well, historical, mythical, and stuff like that.
But they're all anime women.
Not all of them.
Most
you
of
still
them
have
are,
Gilgamesh, who literally is a Chad, and literally says he calls you his vassal.
Can I ask a
does.
question? Because honestly, I don't
What?
know the answer to this about Fate. Because there's so much Fate
What's
shit.
up? Yes.
So, like, the character Saber, are there, like, multiple versions of her or some shit?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. All right, because, like, but they have different names, right? Like, I'm not crazy.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes,
okay.
there's Artoria Pendragon, which is a female Arthur. There's Nero, who's I think a Roman emperor.
Yeah, Nero Claudius. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Neo Claudius. Who else is there? There are many different types of sabers. You can get it. Like, honestly, saber is just the class. You never want to say this. You never want to. Okay, so basically, with servants, there are like 7 classes of servants. There's saber, archer, lancer, rider, assassin, caster, and there's another one I forgot about.
And then there's
Berserker.
the other classes.
We're not getting into that. We're not getting into that.
I
But
know,
basically,
no.
yeah, those are the 7 main classes, and in Fate, those are the ones that usually fight.
Okay.
Each-
I get it now.
each
a little
character-
bit. Okay.
Yeah, it's basically just saber is just like the class of servant that you have.
God.
They could be anybody.
God.
My,
Okay.
my buddy who's the
Hell,
history guy.
there is an archer that is literally Napoleon,
Yeah. He's just
and he
big
has a
buff dude.
gigantic fucking cannon.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Thomas Edison is a lion man.
Huh?
Yeah. When you
Leonardo
get
da
the
Vinci is a
Thomas
woman.
Edison. Leonardo da Vinci is a woman.
Leonardo da Vinci is a woman.
You heard it here first, folks. Yeah, my buddy
And then
who's
there's
the big
Merlin.
history guy.
Interesting scoop. Does
Yeah.
Leonardo da Vinci is woman?
Da Vinci?
Like when you get the chance. But moving on from that, I have also been playing the Apollo Justice trilogy.
Oh, we were talking about this the other day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you honestly haven't played the Apollo Justice games, I honestly say go for it. Except you, Steve.
Fuck you, Steve. You suck.
Okay, why?
Damn.
Oh, because
Is it
Antonio
because
wants
I
to play
still-
that with you.
Okay, I was gonna say, is it because I still have to finish the original trilogy? Which
I
is
mean
also
that
true.
too, but like it's because I, know Antonio wants to play that with you. on
I've
stream.
played the first one and I'm experiencing the second one through Game Grumps, and I must say, wow, Turnabout Big Top really is dog shit.
I believe you.
Shit about which one? Big Top?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Bad.
that was the worst.
I've heard
It's
the
the
worst.
worst.
terrible.
I've heard the legends.
Apparently, from
But
what
I
looked
do
into it.
love the file trial of the second game. So
I looked into it, and apparently the reason why Turnabout Big Top is so like drastically different in terms of like tone and writing is because the writer was drunk when he wrote it.
Oh.
And I'm like, that's
That makes
that's
total
kind of
sense.
funny.
I hope
pretty
that's
funny.
true.
but yeah, Apollo
hope that is
Justice,
true as
great game. Y'all, if y'all haven't tried it out yet, go play it. There's literally been a trilogy released on it. Just honestly play the freaking Ace Attorney games. They're good.
Yeah, no, they're good. Anything else, Brandon, or is that it, Rhea?
That's it for right now.
All right, Steve, what video have you been playing?
Recently, I have played through Princess Peach Showtime.
Oh yeah, thank you.
And I thoroughly enjoyed that. That game is way more fun and charming than I was expecting, and I was expecting it to be fun and charming. But the replay value is really fun because like there's so much to collect, like so many like the collectibles are like sparkle stars or sparkle gems or whatever. And there's so fucking many of them. Like each level has like 10 or something like that. Ooh. And once you finish the game, you can like refight bosses, and those bosses have specific challenges that you can do to get even more sparkle gems, including beat the boss without getting hit,
Sick. Tight.
which love those.
Tight.
Awesome.
But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I love the different outfits that Peach can get throughout the game, and they all have like unique mechanics and play very well. And it just oozes charm. And I'm like, this is the kind of stuff I love from Nintendo, where they just do something completely different. It's honestly like the best way I can describe it is like like if Luigi's Mansion was a Peach game instead.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It has
I get
the
where you're
same
coming from.
vibe where like obviously it's not a horror game, but like it has the same vibe where like it's something completely different that's not just a Mario game with Peach.
Yeah, yeah,
Which,
I get what
as
you're
much as I enjoy Super Princess Peach, that game was just a Mario game with Peach. This is like completely unique and doesn't play like any other Mario game, and I really appreciate that. Also, the ending and final boss is one of the coolest fucking things I've ever seen Peach do. I'm like,
I got spoiled. I got spoiled because
dude,
that was the Gerard video.
it's like I'm fighting the final boss, and I'm like, this feels like a fucking supersonic fight. Like, this is awesome.
That's exactly what he said. He's like,
Damn.
he said, like,
it is
I didn't
really
think I was gonna
cool,
get a
dude.
supersonic version of version of Princess Peach, but I'm here
It
for
is
it.
really cool, and I really enjoy it. And yeah, I've been enjoying the hell out of that. I don't know if I'm going to complete it because those boss challenges are kind of a pain in the ass.
Steve, I was actually going to say, because I didn't want to interrupt you, because you mentioned like the no hitting the boss. You know what was like even more egregious in Shredder's Revenge? How you had to complete certain levels without getting hit.
Yeah.
That sounds
That's
terrible.
evil.
Yeah.
That was evil. I couldn't believe that. I was like, holy shit.
That I've never done it.
Yeah,
I've
I don't think
tried
I have either.
once,
Yeah.
and I was like, no way,
I
dude.
thought you said I cried once.
I cried once.
And I'll do it again too.
Oh no.
But yeah, Peach Showtime is very fun, and I've been enjoying that. I've also
glad that
been
game's fun.
yeah, me too. I've also been going back and playing a bunch of games that I never got a chance to play. That I just like, because Steam Spring Sale happened and a bunch of games are on sale. And I'm like, let me pick up a bunch of games that like I wanted to play but never have. One of them being Binding of Isaac.
Isaac.
And that game is fun as fuck.
Nice.
Dude, I love
Yes, it is.
I can confirm I am bad at it.
Yeah, welcome to the Bad at Isaac Club, baby.
I can confirm I'm pretty bad at it.
Don't worry, it's super. That game can be fucked sometimes.
Yeah.
That game is evil. That game is evil.
But it is really cool, and
Especially
I am enjoying it. I'm having fun with
No,
it.
it's a grind though. I will let you know ahead of time.
Yeah,
It's a
I mean
fucking
that's
grind.
just kind of how most roguelikes are.
No,
anyway.
but like you like, I get that, but do you know like how many endings there are in this game to get like the?
I know there's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I am aware there's a lot.
I am warning
yeah.
you ahead of time about that. There's a lot if you really
There's
want
a
to get
lot.
like the.
There's a
true
lot of
ending.
characters too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I saw that of like all the characters that I can unlock, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Then there's other versions, and you're like, oh, but it's a lot of fun.
but it is
I
cool,
love
and I'm
Isaac.
enjoying it.
Nice.
And I'm having fun with that. I also finally got around to playing a bit of. I'm still very early in it, but I've been playing Nier Automata.
Nice.
Yeah.
Finally.
Good game.
Finally been playing that.
Yeah.
It is pretty good. It hasn't like fully grasped me yet,
That's normal. That's.
but I'm
100%
sure
normal.
it will
What
eventually.
part are you up to?
I just fought a naked dude in the desert,
Tight.
Ah!
so I'm still quite early into the game.
No.
It's also Steve. I will let you know ahead of time. First run in Nier Automata is a very slow burn, but like when you get to second
Yeah.
run, it really is like. I know it just sounds like it's like, oh, you just gotta keep playing the game over again. No, seriously, it's a game where it really is like. It starts to click as you go through that first one, and then once the second run starts, you start seeing other bits and pieces to it. Just trust me on it. Like it's.
Because I do thoroughly enjoy
I'll
the
say-
gameplay. The gameplay is super fun.
I'll say this: things will start to get more interesting at the park.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I'll keep
Yeah,
that in
that's
mind.
actually like.
But yeah,
yeah, the park is good.
All right, cool. I'll keep that in mind. But I am
Like-
enjoying that, and I'll definitely get back to that soon. But I've just Peach came out, and
No,
I've
I
also
got
been
it,
doing
I
other
get it,
games,
bro.
and
Like-
I don't have
Yeah, I
else
get
to
it, but
do.
yeah, but you're going to start getting to the good part. And honestly, you said you just beat a naked man in the desert.
I sure did. He
The
came
part
as
is
the
this.
big homunculus.
What did you say, Brandon?
Yes, I said you fought a naked dude in the desert. Sounds like my kind of game.
Oh,
hell yeah.
yeah. No,
Hell
like
yeah.
it's like, hey, I fought the naked guy in the desert. Okay, well that's any game.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute, huh?
Huh?
Oh.
But yeah, that's been good. Trying to think if there's anything else I played. Oh, I know what I've been playing. ABBA dropped in Guilty Gear Strive, so I've been playing
Oh,
that. And the same
ABBA.
fucking day, Marie dropped in Skullgirls, so I've been
Oh,
playing
that's
that.
Wow.
right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I'm backing through that, going back and forth between that, really getting back on my Skullgirls kick because man, I forgot how fucking fun that game is.
It was
That game's
very
awesome.
fun.
That game's awesome.
That game is so good.
I think like almost every single version of that game.
It is super good, dude. I love it.
True.
Yeah.
I love going
still
through the
remember
character
when they added-
skins and shit. Like, dude, fucking Black Dahlia has a fucking Surge the Tenrex skin. I'm like, that's awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know
Cool
that.
ones. I love a
That's
lot of
cool.
the colors.
Yeah, it's
Ooh, I
super
had no
cool.
idea.
I'm curious to see more of Marie's because right now, like when I went to go look up the listing, a lot of them were just like unknown. I don't know what this is yet, and I'm like, cool. I don't know what it is either, but she has some pretty cool ones.
Tight.
I know she has a Rachel Alucard one from BlazBlue,
Ooh.
Oh, that
and
makes so much
that
sense.
that makes a lot of sense for Marie's
That
outfit.
makes so much sense.
But yeah, I've been playing a lot more of Skullgirls again, and yeah, fucking awesome game, dude.
Yeah. So, all right, everybody. It's time for me to talk about the games I've been streaming because that's usually all I'm playing lately.
Oh my god, I completely forgot. But you didn't say anything.
Yeah, no,
yet.
I was waiting for you guys to talk. It's just that's a force of habit for me. I wait for everyone else to talk and then I go. But so I have actually been playing other stuff besides my stream games. But this month I finished Neon White and got the true ending.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
I really like that game. I think
game's
it's
super
really fucking cool. And like to me, it definitely gets tricky, but what I like about Neon White is that it's also a puzzle game, so I really get to start thinking about how I'm going to solve a puzzle. And then like there was someone in my streams who was coming in for those, and like I would solve it one way, and he would be like, I never thought to solve it like that. And I'm like, that's cool, that's cool. So like
Yeah.
I really like Neon White. I really like the characters. Like obviously I fuck with the aesthetic of that game a lot.
Oh yeah, it's super cool.
As for like, I'm not gonna go into like spoilers for it. As for like the endings, I feel like even with the true ending, it kind of just ends. But like, also, what really is the end game of that when you're already like dead? Like, what is the final result?
That's very true.
At the end of the, so it's just like, yeah, you know what? And like, I really liked it a lot. I also just finished my first replay in many years of the first Dead Rising.
Oh, nice.
And that game is, again, Dead Rising was a big series for me. That was like my zombie game. Like that was like peak zombie era for me. It was Dead Rising and Left 4 Dead. And Dead Rising 1, I will be transparent. It definitely has not aged gracefully.
Uh-oh.
But it is still a very fun game and a fun experience through and through. What I mean by that is there's a mechanic in that game. The way you get your scoops, like those are the missions, is everyone knows him, everyone hates him. His name's Otis.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the issue I bring up with this is like I've always been like never like a hater of Otis because it's just like it's a mechanic, you know. But then I realized something this playthrough that I guess I just never encountered when I played the game of my own accords when I was younger. If you don't answer that call for a specific scoop, you miss out on it. It's not. I always thought the way the game worked was even if you didn't get the call, if you go to that area at that time when it's supposed to trigger, that you can still go and do that event. Because I've done that before too, where I've encountered a psycho that like I didn't get a call for them, I just ran into him. So, I guess not, because it didn't. I missed.
I think that only works for the psychos.
No. See, Steve, I thought that too, because I missed out on technically 4 cycles, which did bum me out a little bit. But like one of them was Joe. Joe sucks. That fight isn't great. I missed out on Kent solely because I was so busy with other shit. I could not go back and do that. Also, my kit was fucking crazy, and I was not losing my items because Kent strips you down on his boss fight. So it's like I'm not doing that. There's also the Molotov cocktail guy. I don't remember his fucking name, but that
fucker.
that guy was lame. But I missed out on the fucking cult leader, and I was like, shit.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I didn't want to miss out on because that's like I thought that was honestly part of the main story. I'll be honest. I
thought so too.
I thought it was. It's not. It's a mission you have to get. So I missed out on that, and I will add too. I don't know what I was on when I did the final boss for Dead Rising 1 when I was younger, because I went into that being like, oh yeah, you know, it's a little tricky, but it's not that hard.
Dude,
that
brutal.
If you go back and watch my stream, I was so stressed out I died on my first attempt, and on the second attempt, I was so visibly stressed out. I was down to 1 blip of health. I'm like,
dude.
I have
that
to do
final
this.
boss is brutal.
Like, it's for context too. In Dead Rising, I guess spoiler here, but this game came out in 2006.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Don't remind me. the final boss in Dead Rising, you get stripped of all your items, and you have to hand the military guy, and it's like. Yep. I don't know. I guess I was just on a different. I was built different when I was younger. I guess because I was like I went through that no problem. This time dude, I was like, holy shit! Oh my god! Like,
dude, I have those kind of moments all the time where I play a game from my childhood, suck dick at it, and go, "How did I do this?"
Yeah.
like when did wasn't this
what
easier?
mystical power was bestowed upon me as a child?
Do you how do?
So other than those
do
games,
you how do?
Those are my big stream games right now that I just cleared. I'll be starting new stuff very soon. Off screen, I have been just casually playing some other stuff. I think I said this last podcast, but I still have been. I've still been very on. No, it's actually been a call we had. I've been on and off playing Star Fox 64. Just because, just because I love that game, and I always had that. Dude, I always have a time where I'm just like, I want to replay through, do a run of Star Fox 64, and just play it for a bit.
The game is great.
I did that. I'm still like trucking through Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle. It's a very good game, but I feel like it takes forever. Sometimes.
Is that the XCOM one?
Yeah, that's the XCOM one.
Yes.
Oh, holy shit.
That's the XCOM one.
Yeah, the first one it chugs along.
It chugs a little. I still really like it. I think it's a great game. But
no, it's a good game. It's just that it takes.
What did you say, Steve?
The first XCOM, right?
No, Mario Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Oh, I thought you were talking about XCOM.
No. Like it plays.
You compared it to
because XCOM.
I heard XCOM.
Because that's the kind of game XCOM is that Mario Rabbids.
Yes,
is,
I heard XCOM and assumed
good.
that's what you were talking about.
But yeah, no,
I zoned out for a minute. Yeah, Mario plus Kingdom Battle is great. Sparks of Hope is a million times better.
Yeah, that's why I want it because I've heard that one's really good, and I would like to play that.
Dude, Sparks of Hope is so fucking.
But like,
good.
I would like to finish this first one first. I've had it for so fucking long. First and foremost.
That's fair.
But no, and it's very good. It's just like it does slog a little bit.
Yeah, that's definitely something they fixed in the second game.
That's good. But yeah,
I got through the second one much easier than I did the first one.
As far as I can think of, I think that's everything for me. I can't really think of anything else I've been playing besides that. So I'm gonna call that.
Oh shit! I actually forgot. I've been playing a little bit of Tekken too since Tekken.
Oh, sick!
Nice.
Played a little bit of Tekken.
I suck at Tekken.
I fell off a little bit of
I also
Tekken,
suck, but I love it.
But I think that game is really cool too. That game's
very fun.
That game's sick.
Game's very fun.
I love Reina so much.
I play the
Fuck
wrestler.
you, Steve.
I play the wrestler. Shocker. Crazy.
Fair.
Fuck both of you.
Wait, Brandon. I have to say mine now. I have to say mine now and see what Brandon says. I'm Yoshimitsu gang. What's up, dude?
Oh my god!
I'm not good as Yoshi. I'm not good as Yoshi.
Nah, the three freaking horsemen of the apocalypse. Fucking Yoshi, Reina, and freaking King.
Fun fact, when King loses, he makes a dinosaur sound. Don't know why. Don't know why that happens.
I love the fact that King, the Mexican wrestler, in a game series where everyone speaks their native language, does not speak Spanish, but instead just makes fucking jaguar sounds.
Yeah, he speaks jaguar. What do you
it's hilarious.
Can I ask something, everyone, really quick, and then we'll move on to the first topic?
What?
Sure. What is it?
Have we all played the single player for Tekken 8?
Yes. Oh, dude.
I'm going through it.
I haven't, but it's so stupid.
Brandon hasn't played yet. So there's something that happens with King in the single player that I was like losing my shit at. But like, I'm gonna not say it right now because we're someone has not.
What? Do we finally get to see his fucking face?
No.
He's one of the orphans, duh.
He's alive.
I know he's one of the
Tiger Man.
No, he's one of the orphans, but
I know he's one of the fucking orphans.
No, okay.
Which one?
But
that's awesome.
Would we like to move on to our first topic?
Yeah.
Okay, what is our first topic?
Nintendo going wild.
Nintendo going wild.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right. So Nintendo has been like on people's shit when it comes to their intellectual properties. Uh-huh. So the first thing that happened was that so does everyone know the emulator Yuzu?
Yup.
Yeah.
Yep.
That shit got taken down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shit's gone.
Lame.
So basically what it is, for anyone who doesn't know, Yuzu was a emulator for I can't believe I have to say was an emulator for the Switch. It wasn't really like how a lot of other emulators are. Basically, it was just so that way you could... Well, it was honestly like any other emulator. It was just so basically that way you could play games on better hardware, better frame rates, and fix a lot of the problems that the Switch has. Because let's be honest, a lot of games don't run well on the Switch.
Correct.
They don't.
Y'all can go ahead and tell me whatever you want about, oh, it's portable, it's great, I can play a lot of... Nintendo has a lot of different games. Their hardware is usually shit, and unfortunately, the Switch is no
I
different.
can play it while pooping too.
Oh, it's true. It's
Okay,
damn
here's-
true.
And I've said this a million times before as well. First-party Switch games usually run great because they're in-house and Nintendo knows how to operate their own consoles. When it comes to third-party stuff, I don't buy it on Switch because I know it's not going to be great.
I remember my buddy playing a Switch game that was basically Animal Crossing, but not Animal Crossing, and it was running it. It was like 5 frames.
Oh my
It was
gosh.
terrible. It looked awful.
Yeah, it's bad. Have you seen what Mortal Kombat 1 looks like?
That was our first episode. Of course we've seen it.
Yeah,
Oh, dude!
that's right.
Oh, dude! I've seen people play Nier Automata and it blows up in their hands.
You know what?
Because I think that game's on Switch. I think it's
for
on
that
Switch. I'm
game.
not entirely sure.
For that game,
It is.
fitting. Fitting for that game.
Damn, thanks, folks.
It is fitting, but yeah. But anyway, continuing. But yeah, so it was basically so that way, you know, people could go ahead and play the games that they had on their computers or anything, and have better hardware. Unfortunately, during the time that Tears of the Kingdom was going to come out, a lot of people were able to get Tears of the Kingdom a week before it came out.
Yeah,
Dun dun dun.
yeah. That's
Unfortunately,
it.
and because of that, they it's like looking at Nintendo. It's like, oh, we lost $8 million in sales for Tears of the Kingdom. Like, really, Nintendo?
Yeah, they certainly didn't recover from that. They certainly didn't recover.
Uh-huh.
From that.
No.
Oh
Whatever.
no.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just like, you know what? Fine.
I say it all the time, and this grows more true with every passing day. Fuck, I miss Iwata.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
really
believe
do.
you. So I believe everyone knows my take on it, right? If you're not gonna put your older games on playable software, like, you know, emulate the game. Who cares, right?
Yeah.
But I think this might be maybe a little outlandish, but I think the stuff with Yuzu that happened with Nintendo, I think is bad going forward, because now I feel like other, like, you know, companies could be like, hey, this PS2 emulator that has like almost the entire PS2's library, shut it down.
Yeah.
And that's
Here's my thing about
years.
that, though.
It's years.
No, but
of
here's
info.
my thing about that, though.
Okay.
Here's my thing. Is that, unfortunately for Yuzu, that was for a very popular game that was coming out in a week. The game wasn't released yet.
Yeah, that's my thing. I think the only reason
true.
why Nintendo did this to begin with is because it was for Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, a leaked version. Like, that's... It's not like
Sorry,
they
I'm laughing at
pirated,
something.
like, an older, like, Skyward Sword or whatever.
Yeah,
This
no,
was the
yeah, of
big
course.
new title that was not out yet. So I kind of understand why they were like, hang on.
Wait a minute. I also think it was stupid for the Yuzu guys to be like, we're gonna fight this. I think that was kind of silly.
That was.
I think that was kind of silly, kind of dumb. But I think we'll guess. Well, it was a newer title, but I think of course it's an opinion, right? Of course, the statement is like I want to say my statement still stands because it could be new or old, but now people can look at things forward and be like, hey, no, stop that. It's like, but this is for a game that's I can't buy because it's $200. Sony doesn't give a shit. If only Sony
Game
made
preservation
their
needs
stuff
to be...
backwards
I mean,
compatible.
what I'm about to say next about Nintendo, I can see where you're coming from because of what I'm about to say.
All right, here it is.
So after the whole entire Yuzu thing, then they went after a website called Relic Castle.
Oh no.
I don't know what that
Do
is.
y'all know what Relic Castle is?
I don't actually. Could you actually inform me what that is? I actually.
That is a website where you could go ahead and search up Pokemon fan games.
Oh,
I did
yes,
hear about
I
this.
did hear about that. Yeah.
And that got a cease and desist and it had to be
Yep.
shut down.
I mean, Nintendo has always been really shitty when it comes to fan games.
Yeah, it's very weird. It's very strange.
Like, this isn't even a game that, like, they can get, like these are people who, like, make fan games. Like, yeah, sure, they sometimes use some of the Pokemon. They don't make any money off of this shit either.
They're not making money. That's the thing. It's like if they're making money, that I can understand because it's like you're actually using their IP and blah blah blah. I get that, but like
Exactly.
But these are also people that create their own Pokemon.
Yeah, it's like it's
their own regions.
And dude, I fucking love Fakemon. That's some of the most creative shit I've ever seen.
Is that the term, Fakemon?
Fakemon, yeah.
that is
That's
actually
cool.
Yeah.
All right, I've never heard it before.
it is.
But
Yeah, it's great.
So like when it comes to that type of thing, yeah, I can see what you're saying when it comes to like look at older shit or like look at anything that like anyone's made a mod of a game or like a fan game of the series, and then it's like, well, you made this and Nintendo sued you, got rid of Relic Castle so that way they can go ahead and stop distributing the Pokemon fan game so we can get rid of it.
Yeah, it's like the older brother, like, hey guy, hey little dude, what are you doing? And then they just fucking punch him in the face, right? Yeah, it's a crock. I think it's a crock of shit. Like, god damn it.
So, like, this whole entire thing has been, like, I think Nintendo is starting to get a little bit crazy when it comes... I mean, they've been this way, but, like, I think it's... Again, I think it's ridiculous, and, like, unfortunately, I also dislike the people that defend Nintendo for this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, all it takes is a, hey guys, look at Metroid Prime 4, and everyone's gonna forget about it.
Yeah, because, like, this type of shit hurts for, like, a lot of people. Like... Like when they shut down that major Melee tournament last year.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, what money are you making off of Melee? You don't even support like the tournaments.
You don't even like put it on your eShop. Like it's like what's going on?
Yeah. And like I've said this a million times before, but the statement always holds true. When it comes to Nintendo, I love and adore the content they put out, and I'm always looking forward to the next cool game they put out. Hate them as a business company.
Yeah,
Like,
I never think there's anything wrong with being like criticizing like a company like that. I think that's important because again,
I hate them as a company. I love their content.
yeah, because I think
No,
I feel the
love
same way about
Nintendo.
Disney.
yeah, it's
I love Nintendo, but I hate what they do when it comes to like their fans.
Exactly.
And I feel like this is basically like every single time they do something, it's more of a F you to fans.
Yeah,
Oh, you want to play?
it's always felt backwards to me, especially in this day. And
Yeah,
age.
like-
it
for
feels
sure.
like it's like they're still viewing these as if they're like games that came out in like when like the NES was out. Like I
Yeah,
just think
yeah.
it's
Also, they don't do sales,
Yeah,
so
it's-
like
Exactly. Like if you're not gonna port the games, shut up.
You know, why do you care?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I'm still waiting for Bomberman 64.
game.
Where's
game,
my Bomberman?
game rules.
Yeah, it's like for fuck's sakes, dude. Like, we can give like Microsoft some shit, but like at least the new Xbox is fucking. You could play an OG Xbox game on it.
Yeah,
Sure.
that's
You could
always been.
just put it in.
I was shocked by that. That concept when they announced that was like, I was like, no, you can't do that. That's not how that works. And then it's like I got one and I tried it myself and it worked. I'm like,
You're like, huh?
what?
Now if only PlayStation did that.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Only PlayStation
Yeah.
did that. I'm
Stupid.
Bro, I would love to just pop in fucking like into my PS5, just pop in like OG Ratchet and Clank.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Castlevania
crazy.
Mind
Curse
you,
of Darkness.
there's still like a list of like for the Xbox ones. Like it's not like every game, but it's all the main like good ones you would want for the most
Yeah,
part. Like
right.
it's,
Like
The ones
Police
worth
Time
playing.
Squad.
yeah. Like you're not gonna be playing like Ratatouille the video game on Xbox. On the
Yeah,
original
but you're gonna be
Xbox.
playing Max Payne though.
Yeah, you go and expand
Yeah.
some shit. Like,
Fucking Christ, dude. I don't know. I mean,
No, yeah.
there's an old man yelling at the sky. I'm like, God damn it.
But yeah, I've literally gotten to the point where it's like, love Nintendo, hate whenever you want to like screw over your freaking like fan base.
Yeah, I hate when they're fucking stupid.
dumb.
Fucking dumb. I hate these guys.
That's basically everything that's been going on with Nintendo.
except for when they're fucking dumb.
Yeah, that's everything that's been going on with Nintendo this
Yeah.
past month.
But I was gonna say before I continue, it still blows my mind that we still don't have Roy's game physically.
What game?
Oh my God,
Fire
you're
Emblem.
right.
Sorry, Fire Emblem game. Sorry. Like I know that
okay,
they like.
okay.
True.
I know that like obviously no one really has a GBA anymore, but like they put OG Shadow Dragon on the Switch and made a big deal about it.
And then only
they did.
released it for like a week. Or,
Yeah.
no, it was like a
Where
month.
the-
It was like a month or something. But like,
they gave it the Mario All Stars treatment. Yeah.
Yeah.
why?
It's that is so fucking stupid to me. What's even stupider about that whole situation is like, okay, so you release those games for a limited time, which is dumb, but at least you can still buy them and play them if you own them. Hey guys, remember Mario 35?
Yeah, nah.
What the fuck is
And, and how you can't
No more
play
servers.
that game
No
anymore?
more servers.
Oh no.
That's so stupid.
Dude, that even blows my mind because I remember when the Demon Soul servers went down in like 2019. That game is like over a decade
Mario
old.
35 lasted a month. You could play that game for a month. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my life.
That was the. It's just so.
Why
weird.
would you? At that point, why fucking release it? If it's only going to be playable for a month, why release it at all?
And that's another thing where it's so backwards to me. Where it's just like no one likes it. No one finds this cute. They're doing it as if it's like a cute little treat. It's like
Yeah.
no one likes
Meanwhile,
this.
everyone's like, just have the game be fucking released. What the fuck?
Like, why are you doing this?
Little tee hee ha ha. Yeah. It's like they
Like,
tickle
ooh, look
you
at
a
this cute
bit.
little thing that we're
And
just gonna
even-
give you. Haha.
Even if you're gonna kill the server, like if you'll kill the server for it, you could at least just make it you can play against computers or some shit. I don't imagine
Exactly.
it's that hard to program the game to do that.
To just install an AI to the game? No, it's not.
Yeah, I don't
don't
imagine
think
it's
it is.
that hard. Like,
It's not.
like
Ugh, Jesus Christ. I hate that.
I forgot about that. I forgot about the fucking Mario.
I never forget about that. I'll never forget. I'm like a fucking elephant over here.
I never forget. I never forget when it makes me angry.
Yep.
Let's move on
Yeah, we
from.
can move on.
What is it? What is the next one? What is our next one?
It's Toys for Bob.
Bob goes
Indie.
Stinky.
Bum bum bum.
Bum, bum.
Crash Team Rumble ends.
So,
go, Steve.
last episode we mentioned how Toys for Bob got royally fucked over by the massive layoffs. Recently they announced that Toys for Bob in general is as a whole, the company is going indie. They have enough people in their studio to just go independent and not work for anyone specifically, which is great for them. But at the same time, they also still have a close relationship with people. And in fact, just recently, it came out that they struck a deal with Microsoft to publish a new game under their title that they've been working on. And even more recently, it was basically soft confirmed that their next game that is currently in development is Spyro 4.
Oh shit.
So like that, it is in development, very early development, which means at any point the game could just completely change or not come out, but they are at least working on it. But yeah, so it's cool to know that not only have they gone indie and they can do anything, but they can still make Spyro and Crash games if desired. And since they have a nice relationship with Xbox now, I would give anything for a Toys for Bob Banjo-Kazooie. Please.
I was laughing before with the Tears of the Kingdom stuff because I still find it very funny. I came up with Tears of Legend of Zelda Nuts and Bolts 2.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still laughing about this to this day, but that'd be cool. I mean, that'd be cool. A new Banjo game.
I would love
That'd
it.
be fun.
Even a remake, just I would love to see Toys for Bob tackle that series. But there is one downside to this. Development on Crash Team Rumble has officially ended, and they released as one big hurrah a 500 tier free battle pass with every cosmetic in the game from the previous
That's
seasons,
fun.
which admittedly is pretty cool because if you missed out on stuff, you can still get it. Problem is, you can no longer buy currency for it, which means that you have to just play the game so much to get 500 tiers. But also, there was content planned for Season 4, including 3 new characters, being Nina, Cortex, Pinstripe, and Tiny, that were not added and probably never will be, despite the fact that their files are in the game and they were pretty much ready to be released. But nope, there's just not going to happen.
Ooh,
And that's
that kind of sucks.
really fucking disappointing.
Aw, man.
Because at least when Beanox was told that they weren't going to get any more updates for Crash Team Racing, at least they went out with a bang and added a bunch of new cosmetics, multiple new characters, including fucking Emperor Velo from Crash Nitro Kart. Here, it was like They dropped the final update with no fanfare whatsoever. It was just a battle pass and no new content.
Well, I think
And I'm like,
what's also
that's
annoying about
that's
that
really
situation, too,
upsetting.
Because I'll be transparent here. I didn't touch Crash Team Rumble at all.
That's okay. Most people didn't.
I really, when I saw that, I was admittingly kind of disappointed, and it just wasn't something I was gonna play, so I never picked
That's
it up.
fair. Most people had that same reaction, myself included. But I also was like, fuck it. I got access to the free
good.
beta
Yeah, that's
because
good.
I follow a content creator who's giving out free beta codes. I'm like, sure, whatever. And I'm like, oh no, this game is really fucking fun.
That's good. That's actually not the point. I'm just adding that for context. But like at the very least with Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled, you could still like play it.
Yeah.
Since they stopped
Oh no,
supporting
you can still play Crash Team Rumble. Like the servers aren't shut down.
I thought
it's just
I thought they are going to shut them down. I thought
the servers are still. You can still play it. The servers are still fine.
I thought there was.
It's just that all content is.
Oh,
done.
okay. All right. I'm sorry then, because I could have sworn they also said there's a point where there was going to be a server shutdown for that. All right, my bad.
No. The servers are still good.
All
You
right,
can still
good
play
then.
it.
That's good
It does have kind of a timer. Because if you go onto the battle pass, it usually says like how long it's active for, and this also says how long it's active. Granted, it's active for like 1,000 days. But you know.
Yeah. Well, that's still a scary thing though, because it's like it's another case where they could just out of nowhere pull.
At
the
any
plug on
point,
it,
they could be like, "You're done."
Because it's
which
it's
is
also because it's
upsetting.
an online game too, so it's like
Exactly.
Yeah. Which is
But,
my issue with that is like there's no single player component to it, so like they can do that.
Yeah.
Like that's what's scary about that.
It really sucks because not only were Nina, Tiny, and Pinstripe supposed to be added in this final season, but they also had plans for so many more characters and content updates and game modes that we're just never gonna see. And that's just really upsetting.
Yeah.
To know that like all this planning that was gonna go into this game is just done. Like if these layoffs didn't happen and and Toys for Bob and didn't cause Toys for Bob to go indie, I'm sure Crash Team Rumble probably would have gone on for like 5 years, maybe more. They had so much stuff planned.
I hope so.
But yeah, that's the unfortunate side effect of Toys for Bob going indie. But the fact that they are like good for them, I'm really happy for them. I'm glad that they're still going strong and doing stuff, and that they are pretty much working on a Spyro title, which is pretty sick.
Dude, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for my fucking Sly Cooper revival, bro.
Dude, same.
I'm still waiting. I know.
Have Toys for Bob do that.
Fucking you sure?
I would love it.
Dude, I'm still waiting for it. I'm so mad. I'm mad as hell that we don't have that.
I know.
Cause that's like I guess that's technically the next generation of like platform games. I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
In terms of like people, generation, like in terms of like people, right? Because
yeah,
you have your silly little whoa and like talking dragon guy.
Yeah.
And then you're like, now you got this little cool little thief guy.
Talking Dragon Guy, everyone's favorite.
Yeah, talking about.
Everyone
He's
loves
like,
that.
hey, I'm talking Dragon Guy.
Yeah, talking dragon guy with the weird dragonfly.
Yeah, Dragonfly.
And he has a weird voice for some reason, like, hey. But yeah, that's cool.
Whoa, was that my Dragonfly friend?
Doesn't one of them sound like that?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I'm sure that like some Spyro character is like, hey.
Thank you for rescuing
I know in
me.
the thank you for. I know in the first Spyro, like 80% of the dragons are voiced by Clancy Brown.
Oh no!
It's really funny.
Wait, really?
Yeah, like play the original PS1 Spyro the Dragon, and like anytime you release a dragon, take a shot whenever it's Clancy Brown. Like there's like he voices so many of them. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. So we could probably move on to the next topic.
What's next?
Star Wars Battlefront.
launch
Oh my
issues.
god.
Oh brother, this guy stinks.
Big.
So I could actually sum this up because I actually watched something on it recently.
Mm-hmm.
The guys who ported the game over, forget their name, fuck them, took Battlefront 1 and 2, like the original ones, slapped them together, made it $10, I think $15 more expensive because you can buy Battlefront 1 and 2 on Steam for $10.
Yep.
And they added a streamer mode. That's it.
And not only
That's
that,
the game.
it
That's
has
the game, and it doesn't work.
It doesn't.
And it
work.
doesn't work. There's
doesn't
like
work.
3 servers.
Oh, that was the other thing?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
they-
launched
the
with
ser-
3 servers.
Oh my fucking god.
And some people were like, well, why didn't they just bring back the old servers? I'm like, are you kidding me? they would have to create multiple new servers because the old servers would not be able to run with this new hardware.
They took 2 games that came out, I think about 15 years ago, maybe just about, maybe more. I just put them on PC and went, okay, we're done. That was it. That's all they did. There's nothing new.
This is honestly another moment of just like they could say like, oh, we didn't know how many people would actually be interested. You know how many.
Like, what the
people
fuck?
are interested.
Literally every fucking person when the other Battlefronts came out were like, I just wish you guys made this like the original Battlefront game.
Yeah. And then they finally did, and everyone's like, oh, sick. And then they launched it, and I'm like, oh, shit.
How did you get to that?
Boo.
Like, I just.
Boo.
This is so just like, I shouldn't be surprised by this, but at the same time, I'm like,
Yeah.
this is just like, what? How did you fuck this up? Like,
It's honestly kind of baffling how badly they fucked it up.
yeah, it's insane.
It's like, God, it really
So
shouldn't be that
I'm gonna
hard.
need Lucas to edit in the photo of Marge yelling at Bart, but it's EA, and EA is like, I didn't do anything. It's like, oh, sorry, Force, I had it. Because that's true.
Bart, no! What? Sorry, force of habit. Lisa, no!
People were like, oh, fucking EA, am I right? And they're like, no, shockingly not this time.
Yeah.
Because they lost the rights for Star Wars stuff, I think.
They did.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
very recently, too.
yeah, it was. And it's like, oh shit, this is kind of cool. And I was kind of excited. Oh, sorry, I lied to you. They also added Kit Fisto.
yeah.
Yes.
I
Kit
hate that
Fisto!
guy. I hate that guy. That guy sucks.
And I
Yeah,
think one other character, too.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
make.
I kid her Fisto, dude.
I'm gonna make a Kit Fisto epic tribute montage and make it look like a Windows Movie Maker video.
And then like it's like 1 minute long and he dies at the end of it. Fucking hate that guy.
Have like a muffled "Bring Me to Life" playing.
It's oh shit, that's awesome. Oh, that's also okay. So I lied again. They added some like console exclusive stuff to the game, and like that's really it. It was just maps. Yeah, you did it. I fuck, dude. Come on.
Good job. Gold star.
I'm not like fuck, dude.
Gold star of approval. Freaking indie companies are still doing better than you,
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
yeah, exactly. At least you tried. You could buy Battlefield 1 and 2 like for $10 each. They probably go on sale very often. Maybe, I don't know.
Did they? Wait, are they still listed? Did they get delisted?
Yeah, they're on Steam. I don't know. They're on Steam.
Are they?
Yeah, they're on Steam. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 99% sure. Remember Star Wars?
Fucking. It's just like how do you do this? Like,
I'm not a game
it do
developer.
be
Oh
kinda
yeah.
crazy.
Oh,
here it
son
is.
of a bitch. It's
Yeah.
still here. Star Wars Battlefront 2, Classic 2005.
Yeah.
Oh, 2004. God damn it.
well, I'm sure those sales went up.
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
And then Star Wars Battlefront, Classic 2004. Damn.
I'm upset that it says 2004. By the way. Very upset. Very so.
Yeah, we get it.
I'm old.
You're
old. I just faded to
owning
nothingness.
like a geezer.
Dude, I actually played the shit out of this
Snake,
game. By the way, I played the
oh,
shit
yeah.
out of
The
this game.
gif of Snake aging from Metal Gear Solid 4.
That's me. That's me. 1000%. Oh, brother, this sucks. And like, it's not even. You could have made it like a remaster, right? You could have like updated the game.
Yeah.
Could have done anything. But no.
That's just the bare
They
minimum.
just
Like,
they
it's-
literally
It
took
literally
classic
is the bare
version.
minimum, but somehow even worse.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so third time's the charm. This game is $35.01.
Tight.
Why?
I don't know why.
I don't.
couldn't tell you.
Why is the 1 cent there?
That's for Kid Fisto. It's so they can
The
get
extra
Kid Fisto.
pennies
I
for
hate
Kid
this
Fisto.
guy. I hate Kid Fisto. Like, how could you ever love Kid Fisto when Plo Koon is right there?
Okay, that's valid. I actually
Agree,
agree with that one.
dude.
I
Super
agree with you
valid.
on that
Plo
one.
Koon is so much fucking cooler.
Plo Koon's the goat, by the way.
Yeah,
Plo
yeah.
Koon rules.
Plo Koon's the one guy who had the clones go, oh, brother, come on, really?
No, but like also like he's
No.
super based in fucking Clone Wars, where the clones
He's
are like,
so
oh,
cool.
we're like, oh, we're clones, so
expendable.
we're supposed to be expendable. Not to me.
Not to
Fucking
me.
based,
Go,
dude.
Yeah,
go
yeah.
to
Also-
dap me up.
I don't know if you guys knew this about because I just remembered this now, because I think I was watching, it might have been Critical's video playing it. The hit detection also was just fucking bad. Like,
Oh, yeah.
it was
Oh,
like
really?
unplayable
Oh, yeah.
bad. Like,
It's
Oh
it's
my
the glitches. They have the
God.
glitches from the old game
yeah.
Holy shit. dude.
in the game.
How did they?
Yeah, everything
up,
everything
man?
that was originally every problem that was originally in the old games are in the collection.
They
That's
didn't. They
hilarious.
just really didn't try. It's just that's what it
No,
seems like. to
they
me.
did
I
not
don't-
try.
yeah,
They
yeah,
were like,
they
quick
didn't.
cash grab, and that's it.
Oh, they got their money and left, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like,
They were. It's like it's
It
like
feels like a
it's
scam, honestly.
It's like Hulk Hogan going, "I'll take the pin for you, dude," or maybe I won't, brother. That's what happened. It's like, "Oh, don't worry, guys, we'll make Battlefront again for you," or maybe we won't, brother. And then they
Yeah,
just
fucking
did
literally.
it.
it's just
Oh,
insane.
God.
Insane.
I don't get it, man. It's crazy. Like, fuck.
It's
And
bizarre.
it really questions. It doesn't. I think it really questions like remaster, remake, almost said a remold, like an action figure.
I mean that's not even a remaster remake. That's a regurgitate at that point. Like
Yeah,
Dude, it
yeah,
literally
that's
is.
they just
That is
vomited.
the
They just
perfect-
vomited it out.
That
Like,
is the
there you go. Enjoy.
perfect fucking word for it.
Why can't?
Oh
why
wait,
can't-
hold on, I got a little bit more. Ugh, and then Kid Fisto
Yeah,
just
why
plopped on top.
can't-
Like,
Yeah, why can't some why can't some like the game devs look at Resident Evil 1 remake and go, that's it. That's what we should do.
yeah.
Like, why can't we just do that? Like, that it doesn't take much. And that's like the best remake ever made. Or remaster, whatever.
No,
whatever I said
no.
before.
The RE1 that's a remake because that's like new
Yeah.
graphics and
Oh yeah,
shit. It's
yeah.
like,
Hey, why can't we just do that? Why can't people just be like, yeah, we'll just do that?
I don't know.
And that's all you have to do. And then make it $35 and not $35.01.
Which is really stupid.
Dude, like, where's the penny? Why
Is there not even a sale for it right now, or is it just like?
It's not. No, it's
This,
35.
it's not on sale.
That's his base price.
You can buy. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna stress it again. You can buy Battlefield 1 and 2.
For $5 and
For-
$10.
Yeah, yeah, and for less than the actual game. Hell, I would even buy the new Battlefield 2 because at least everything's fixed, I guess, and the game actually has a cool learning curve to it.
Yeah.
The fuck, man? What are you doing? You can't. Like, who sat down in that boardroom and went, yeah, let's just do this?
No one did. They just threw a dart at the board. Was like, all right, we can release this now and just fucking spit it out real quick. We got deadlines. We got deadlines. Like,
No, what they did is they took a chicken, threw chicken feet on the fucking floor with some of them with some of it being near like cards, and then
yeah.
unfortunately it says, okay, do we go with the full refurbishment of the game, full overhaul of the game, or do we just not do shit and say here you go?
They just-
The chicken just.
and they just let the chicken release it too. They just put him on the computer.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah, it's the South Park episode where they cut
Yeah.
his head off and they throw it.
Oh, I was gonna reference the South Park episode with the manatees for fucking Family Guy,
Oh, yeah.
where they have the spheres and they had the manatees push them into the hole.
I would if you told me that, I would believe it.
Honestly.
I believe it.
Oh my
I think
god!
it's like cutting the chicken's head off and throwing it in the middle of the ring and just like runs around
Oh
and
my-
it falls on whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, release the game.
What a fucking travesty, man.
Oh, holy shit.
crazy.
That's awesome.
Anyway,
God damn
next
it.
topic.
What is Sweet Baby Inc? Steve?
Okay, so am I the only one who fucking knows about this?
I don't know what this is.
No, I know about this. Shall I
Okay.
go ahead and
So-
I go
so-
ahead since unfortunately it deals with me?
Correct-
Unfortunately,
Oh, does it?
If I'm wrong, Brandon, because this is kind of what I've been seeing about Sweet Baby Inc. is that it is a localization company for games and stuff.
no.
Well,
Oh,
it's
shit.
some sort of like writing. team.
It's a consulting firm
okay.
for video game companies, so that way they can get social credit for their games, so that way they can get some money back.
Okay.
And
Like that's all
and people are mad because they're like woke or whatever, which I fucking hate that term so
Yeah.
much.
No. Oh no.
We're not going to get into that, but here's the thing. So, like, Sweet Baby Inc. is this consulting firm that, like, people go to them when they want, like, let's say you wanted to create, think of a character.
What?
Think of a character.
Any character?
Kit Fisto.
Any character.
Kit Fisto.
Blinks the cat.
Oh,
Kid Fisto.
did someone say Big the Cat?
I said Blinks the cat.
No, Blinks. Yeah, that's better.
Blink
Blinks.
the cat.
Blinks.
All right, so let's say you wanted a character that's kind of like Blinks, but you don't know how to write them.
Okay.
You would go to a consulting firm to find out someone who was like, let's say, oh, well, do you know how someone like some way to write like Blinks the Cat? And they would give you like ideas and everything like that and stuff like that. And you would run it through them, say like, hey, this is what we think Blinks the Cat would be like. And then they like read through it, like make some adjustments. And sometimes they won't even touch it. They'll say, yep, that's good.
Can I ask a question? I don't mean to derail this.
What's up?
Does Blinks the cat even have a personality?
No.
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just want to make sure. Go on. I'm sorry. I don't want to derail it.
No,
He
Blinks the
looks
Cat has no. That's why I
cool.
literally just did not
cool.
give like a. But let's say we wanted somebody that's like Alucard, very high fashion, very proper, but still a badass sword fighter.
Yeah.
Yep.
They would go to someone for that. They would go to someone to consult, like, hey, we want to create a character that's like that, but also is from the inner city.
Okay.
Okay.
So like they would go to like something like Sweet Baby Inc. to get like consultants. And here's the thing that a lot of people don't realize: they don't have to take that take the recommendations.
Okay.
The recommendations are there. But yeah, so basically what it was is that they found out that Sweet Baby Inc. has been consultants for a lot of games that unfortunately had female leads or like some person of color lead.
Okay.
Okay.
And they blame them, saying like, "Oh, they made it woke."
Yeah.
But then,
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
but then also, don't say a word on the fact that they also had their hand in games that people call like the best game ever. Like, I don't know, God of War
It was.
and Spider-Man 2.
It sounds like cherry picking to me, where they
It really is.
It is,
100%.
and that's what it is.
It's
Because it's literally just a bunch of people getting mad. Because, and honestly, unfortunately, the CEO didn't help either.
that's-
I am convinced that people on the internet like just like actively look for shit they don't want to like that they hate. They actively look for things that will piss them off, and I'm like
Like,
at that
they
point, honestly
honestly got mad
get
because Sweet
offline,
Baby Inc.
log
was...
off, touch grass.
yeah.
They honestly got mad because Sweet Baby Inc. was a part of Kill the Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, oh, well, I bet they're the ones that wrote Batman to be killed. It's like, no! The game is called
Yeah.
fucking
The game
Suicide
is called
Squad.
it was like Kill the
Kill
Justice League.
the Justice
What?
League!
They're all gonna die.
They killed
We kind of
Batman and
figured
Suicide
that out.
Squad kills the Justice League? What?
No, yeah, so people
novel
were just getting
concept.
very nitpicky about it and everything like that. I honestly looked into it, and honestly, again, they don't have to take the freaking recommendations, but they take the recommendations because they want that extra money.
Yeah.
So that way they can get some more returns on their game. Because let's be honest, Kill the Justice League did terrible.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think it was a good idea, but the gameplay loop is just not
Well, I
good.
just think
Yeah,
the
I
fact
was-
that they
yeah,
made
I
it
was a
a
little
fucking live services game is like, why?
Yeah. I remember I one of my friends brought it over for me to try out, and I played it for a bit. I played the opening segment and got a feel for how each character played and how the gameplay was. I'm like, oh shit, this is actually kind of fun. I'm actually like, why are people shitting on this? This is actually really good. And then I quickly realized that's all there is to the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Unfortunately,
oh.
there's no extra shit. The only thing that I really liked about it was the Batman segment.
Yeah. No,
Which-
oh, dude, that where now it's like, oh, this is what it feels like to be on the other side.
Oh,
That
yeah,
shit was
that
actually
one's
really cool.
And then of course there's the whole entire fact that like people got mad that Batman got killed because he was sitting on a fucking park
Yeah.
while sitting on a fucking park bench.
But again,
even though
the game's called Kill the Justice League. what.
No. Here's the thing. So I know what happened, and it makes fucking sense that he sat there and let fucking Harley kill him.
Gee, it's almost
You
like
wanna know what
people
it
need
is?
to look at context.
Could I?
What the fuck?
It's almost like an out of context clip on Twitter doesn't have all the answers.
Also, like, isn't the whole thing that they're like controlled by Brainiac too? Isn't?
Yes.
Yes, that's it.
Yes.
They're being controlled by
Yeah,
Brainiac.
it's like,
And the person who's in charge is fucking Batman. But unfortunately, because of how Batman is, everyone knows that Batman can't be controlled 100%. So he can do a lot of things that he does. Yeah, he's gonna do it. But like to kill Harley Quinn and all the people in the Suicide Squad, like he's not gonna do that. He's gonna stop himself from killing them, but he is gonna take them out. And basically what it was is that you find out that Batman has been fighting the mind control the whole entire time, and his final act of beating the mind control is to sit there and let Harley kill him because he knows he can't break free, and if Brainiac will continue what the fuck he's doing as long as he has Batman.
Okay.
It's all about context, baby.
Yeah.
You know,
And you know what the funny thing is? Harley even says, even when you're bad, you're still good, meaning she knew
oh man,
that he's letting them kill him.
you know who would have been able to be Brainiac in the Suicide Squad? The Weasel guy from the second movie.
Oh my god.
That guy could
Stop
have
it.
fucking easy clap over it.
But yeah, like so people have been getting mad about Sweet Baby Inc. saying that they're woke. Again, the CEO should have just kept his mouth shut, or any of the employees should have just kept their mouth shut and let people think what they want to think.
That's a classic state of the people in charge.
Most people
making
in
things
higher
worse.
power should not like say things, and they're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like let
Yeah,
the
unfortunately,
people-
like all they did was just open a bigger bag of worms, and that's about it. And honestly, like, yeah, Sweet Baby, you should have just kept your mouth shut.
Yeah.
And honestly,
Don't
could have
worry.
just. The only thing that you could have said is like, so y'all think we're bad, but we still were on some of your favorite games, and then just show them,
Yeah.
and that would shut them up
I
immediately.
mean, like Lucas said, it really is just cherry picking.
Yeah. That's
Yeah, it's cherry picking.
Steve, you're right, because I've been like thinking about this a lot lately, where it's just like people really do just like bitch about anything just for clout, and I'm just like, this is
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah, they do.
This is stupid.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, and I'm like, fucking log off the internet for 5 fucking minutes.
It's just, but things,
like
it's just
go
weird to me.
outside.
Terminally online fuckers.
It's just weird to me too, because it's just like you see how people like will talk in like these threads, and just like no human talks like this. Like
Exactly, yes.
No
Oh my
honest
God,
person
yes.
talks like this. Like I really,
Yeah.
Look, I get heated about games I don't like. I get heated about
me
things
too.
I don't like. But like really reading it, I'm like, each comment, like for people, they're just jabs at one another to make themselves seem like they have the biggest fucking penis. I'm just like,
Yeah.
this is
Dude,
stupid.
Every time I see like just a Twitter hate thread for no reason, it's always like the most fucking like media illiterate, like
it's like
clout seeking,
not
like
Guys never been outside. Skull emoji,
guys never
skull
been
emoji,
outside.
skull emoji.
You know what? It feels like like an alien trying to pretend to be human. It's like humans have angry feelings. This is angry feelings.
I just like I don't know.
It's just I don't know why my human
I'm
sounded
kinda
like
glad
Papyrus,
that-
but you know.
that I'm not part of that world, you know, where it's just like
Oh, dude, same.
I even like I
that.
like obviously I'm no big Joe Schmo on the internet, but like I always do think about that, where it's like if out of nowhere overnight I do blow up for some reason, I have a rule in my head of just being like don't engage with this shit, because anytime
yeah,
I've
same.
seen someone with a big like they get a big fucking crowd on them, I've seen that personality shift. Where they go from like a humble like, oh, I made this game, and then when their game blows up, they just start becoming like pompous assholes about it, and I'm just like, I don't know. That's just not. It's not me. That's what I'm just trying to say.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's like
me.
it's like what the other week or last week I think I shared like, oh man, I hope they don't do the Toei Spider-Man in the new movie and ruin everything. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, it's like
What are you doing?
Just
So
be
far,
glad
the
he's fucking
Spider-Verse
here,
people
man.
have been doing such a good job.
And that too. And that also is just like
like, what are you?
There-
The
there's-
movie's not even out.
one. Let's be honest here. Like the Toei Spider-Man is like, it's the what like real big thing is there that they can ruin with it? Like it's just
Exactly.
like it's such a simple thing, and also too, if the other movies are anything to go by, it's probably just gonna be a one-off 3-second bit with the character, like how they did with in Across the Spider-Verse when the old cartoon Spider-Man shows up and he just swings in and he's not even animated. You know, it's just like It's like,
or hell,
I don't know.
or hell, even with the
Like-
Ben Reilly stuff, like when he was like being all broody, and then he becomes part of the main crew of Let's Find
yeah,
This
and like
Guy.
for the record, I'll add on to it because I like Scarlet Spider. I like the character, but the thing is, it makes sense for that because he's designed off of the '90s era of fucking Scarlet Spider down to his shape.
Yeah.
It's like, of course he's gonna be fucking ripped. He's gonna be like, look at my fucking muscle. Like that's the fucking
all
'90s. How all the fucking '90s comics were fucking like. It's
That's how he was.
Listen, don't
really-
get me started on that because there's also like X-Men in '97 going on right
I still
now.
want to watch that. I've never.
Dude,
I
that's
heard it's
so,
very good.
it's great.
very
It's
I
so
saw
fucking
the
good.
Cyclops sequence, and apparently that was animated by someone who like made Cyclops in like the fighting game and like
Yeah,
and, like,
dude.
yo,
There's a lot of references.
It's
to
so
that.
good.
fuck
There's a
yeah,
very lot
fuck
of
yeah.
references.
My problem is that unfortunately, like you guys said, like everyone's complaining about everything. They complained that Gambit was wearing a crop top.
What the fuck?
Bro,
That's
he
the
was
'90s.
rocking
X-Men
it. He was
97.
rocking it, though.
Yeah, come on.
He
Leave
looked
Gambit
great.
out of it.
Rocket.
Also, it takes place in the fucking 90s. Like, what did you
like-
expect?
No, that's exactly what I said. In X-Men '97,
Yeah.
Doing, guys? The context.
1997.
Dude, I'm
Dude,
I'm
it is
rocking crop
it
tops
is
if I
it
had
is
the body
truly
for it.
baffling.
Fuck.
It is truly baffling to me how fucking dead media literacy
I
is
don't
now.
get it. I really don't.
It's
fucking get it.
insane.
Like,
Have you ever consumed media ever?
Yeah,
Like,
it's-
what is fucking
Okay,
wrong with you people?
No, here's the thing. It's not that. It's that people don't
yeah,
read.
it's
People
yeah,
don't read.
that's media
People-
illiteracy. That's what I'm talking about.
Like people don't read the books where it came from, and then they just react to what they think they remember instead of actually
Not
looking
even
up.
that.
Like,
Even like, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about like they're reading what's in front of them and just not getting the point.
yeah. And
Like, I've seen
yeah,
so
Tom,
much of that shit. I'm
can
like,
I
what are
add
you
something to
fucking
this, too?
talking
Can I
about?
add
Do
something
we
to this,
read
too?
the
And
same thing?
This might be a little bit of a hot button topic here, and like this is a total taste thing, and I will totally understand it.
Oh,
I will shut it down if it gets too
No,
bad.
no, oh no, it's not. Oh, you guys are overthinking this. You guys are
Okay,
seriously
okay, I'm
overthinking
sorry.
this. I would not.
I'm
I would
sorry,
never go
man.
that route with the conversation like this. Like,
no, I get it.
I'm gonna talk about Last of Us 2 for a brief fucking second here.
Oh, okay.
Because
Oh, okay.
I think there was a lot of people who complained about that fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to spoil some shit of Last of Us 2. I know everyone who's probably watching are like, no, don't do it. I'll be like, fuck it. I think
one guy.
contextually, Joel dying in that game makes fucking sense. I don't love the game, but it makes fucking sense because it's very clear that the story was going to be focused on Ellie. And it's sad, it's true, but that's the world they're writing, and that's the whole kind of crux of that game. Like,
Yep.
And I'm not saying they excel at it throughout the whole game. I think there's some things I don't like about that game either. But
Yeah.
I think that is a case where it's just like, you guys need to see the context to this shit, and not through a leaked clip before the game came out. Like, there's more to it than that.
Again, contextually and story wise, I get
And then
why
the people who
Joel
actually
died.
play it,
I just-
they're being
I
told
didn't
like
like
they're
how
stupid.
they did it.
All I'm saying is that if I was Gambit, Jean Grey is lucky as shit because she's lucky that she becomes fucking Dark Phoenix. I would have fucking beat her ass for that bland ass cooking. I'd be mad as hell if I was Gambit. She told me get the fuck out of the kitchen. Motherfucker, what? I'd be mad as hell.
But yeah, that's
Again,
just
mad as shit, dude.
when you consume some kind of media, whether it's a game, movie, book, whatever, just really kind of look more into it than just the face value.
Pay attention.
Like if you're playing a simple, like if you're playing a game like Exo Primal, as an example, which really has no hidden story or like coat underneath, it's just that's what it is. Fine, but when you're playing freaking something like, even like I'll even say it like Helldivers 2.
Oh yeah.
And and people don't understand that it's making fun of.
People miss that so hard with that game sometimes. And mind you, I love the memes.
Yeah,
Don't get
like-
me wrong, but like there is a very clear underlying story of like how they don't give a shit about the Helldivers. They are just fucking fodder. They are just, and there's propaganda all over for it, and that's exactly what Starship
And literally everything that's happening to us, it's our fault.
Yeah, like,
We created a farm for the Tyranid. We created the farm for the Tyranids, and then it got overrun because we kept on breeding them. And unfortunately, when you breed shit, mutations happen, and when mutations happen, shit gets weird.
Yeah, no, I especially think as of recently. Actually, before I go into that, I also am a big fan. I'm not a big fan, but I hate the Twitter threads that are like, "Hey, now that this thing's happening, can we talk about how this thing is bad?" And it's like, "Shut up, no, it's not."
Yeah.
Shut up, no, it's not.
Shut up
but,
and just fucking like accept that the thing is good. Shut up.
yeah.
Yeah, like it was like, hey, like,
Let
can we
people-
talk about how Star Troopers actually isn't good at all?
No,
Like, we
no.
talked about it.
Yes, no, it's
Phil,
not. It's good. It's
Phil,
good. Like, shut up. You
gotta
just
remember,
want to.
man. On Twitter, you're not allowed to like things.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, it's true.
You're right. I'm
It's-
sorry.
It's the
that's correct.
It's the waffle. It's the waffle and pancake post. You know that one?
Yeah, yeah.
It's
literally
that
is,
one. It's
dude.
literally
It
that.
really is.
You can only if you like it, you have to love it. If you don't like it, you have to hate
He's
it.
like, hey, I like pancakes. Oh, you hate waffles then? What
I
the
didn't
fuck?
fucking say that.
I didn't say that.
But
I just like
yeah.
pancakes, dude.
Yeah.
It's so true.
Fuck, man.
Okay, I think we've
Yeah,
been
yeah.
on this topic for a
Yeah,
while.
anyway.
So
I
what's
don't get
next?
that. Overwatch
Okay,
2
can
is
I-
dead.
real quick. I just want to talk about this.
oh,
Okay?
Oh shit! What?
So
What is it? What is it? What is it?
On this docket, it says the final topic that we're talking about today is Overwatch 2 is dead. To which I have to say, it wasn't already.
Good.
I thought
Okay,
it died when
okay.
people realized that they weren't adding story mode.
No, but here's the thing. So basically, what happened was, yes, when we found out that that there was not going to be any story mode with like skill trees and stuff like that, we were all like, like that was the whole entire point of Overwatch 2. It's like, but they said that they still had the missions, like what they released.
Yeah.
Those 3 missions that they released that you have to pay for
Oh no.
in order to play it.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
But they said they had all of those missions set up, and all they have to do is release them like one by one. That's been canceled as well.
Just kidding.
Love it. Love it.
Bro.
So I love the post that's like the new character they showed and they revealed.
Oh yeah.
Someone was like, "Oh man, what's the controversy this time?" Because of like how they're how they're pronounced, and I'm like, "Oh man, what is it?" And it's that, and I'm like, "Oh no." So
No, yeah, actually that was the funny thing when they were announced. So for anyone who doesn't know, Venture, the new Overwatch DPS character, was announced, and immediately everyone said, and then okay, that's cool. Oh, they are non-binary. What did you do?
yeah, exactly. It's like, what did you
What
do?
did you do?
What did you do?
So how many points on the diversity scale do you think canceling the story modes were? Like if you had the pinpoint, how many points you think it got, and how many points you think Venture got? Because that's still very funny that they have that. I think it's very funny.
You know what's funny is that like other games will add non-binary characters or characters that are gay or lesbians or whatever,
Yeah,
and still make good content.
and not like cancel things are controversial. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
someone was like, all right, guys, who stole the nut milk from the fridge? Who stole the nut milk from the guys in the guy's fridge? That was very funny. So
yeah, because every single time they
class
announce
Yelp,
like, oh, this character is a lesbian or this character is trans.
What did you do?
What did you do?
It's true.
What did you
oh,
do that
And
you're trying to make up for it?
And it's only with Blizzard.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Any other game does that. You'll have, of course, like the people that go like, "Oh, why are you adding it into the game?" It's like, does that do anything? It's like, well, no.
Yeah,
Is that all that they're going to be talking about? Well, no. Are you going to play them? Well, no. Then shut the fuck up.
There's always going to be people like that. There's always going to be people like that, and that's fucking depressing.
Did you guys see the video that was on? That was funny enough. That was on Twitter because that's the main media thing we consume. Yeah. It's This is the trailer, I think, of Overwatch 2. That's like, are you telling me the Overwatch is back? And it like builds up, and it's Winston going, "No, it's not." Which is very funny. I don't know if anyone's seen that. It's very funny.
Yeah, he laughs at the.
No, peanut butter. No.
That's
this is the part where I got to say my other thing that I don't know if I said it before, but people may or may not be mad at it. Oh, fuck you, I don't care. Loot boxes were really cool. Battle passes kind of suck. You asked for this.
I agree.
I don't.
My thing is, a lot of people will complain about loot boxes, like, oh, you can buy them, but you could also earn them just by leveling up.
By just playing the game. And guess what? Playing a game like Overwatch with a battle pass is not as satisfying as opening a box.
I've been saying it since they announced it, and I still stand by this. Overwatch 2 being free to play was a fucking mistake.
I can agree. I think I can agree to that.
I don't think it was a mistake. But what I do think is that because other games that are free, like, League of Legends, freaking
Fortnite Battle Pass,
Fortnite, and everything like that, have something that's like, oh, well, if you want this character, you got to do this, or you got to buy it.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say to be fair, Fortnite is just the video game cinematic universe. Like, honestly, at this point,
Yeah.
This shit crazy. Fortnite go nuts. And I sit there sometimes and go, fuck, I kind of want
Aren't they about
this
to
game.
add Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Korra is this season's, I think, like, secret skin. Like, each season usually has a secret skin that's like a licensed character, and I think Korra is this one's. I gotta be honest, this season I've like sat out because I'm just not really interested in it at all.
Yo, Lucas cranking 90s in Fortnite? That shit crazy.
But yes. Can I just add one more thing to this whole entire thing?
Oh, yeah.
Since we're talking about ship being dead or canceled.
Sure.
Technically it's not canceled, but y'all remember how I talked about Riot's MMO, right?
Oh, don't get me started with that.
What was it? I'm sorry.
So Riot Games, the people who created League of Legends, was going to make a MMO based off of the world of Runeterra, the world that League of Legends takes place in.
Okay.
They recently said that they're going to be going dark for a while because, unfortunately, the way that the game that they wanted to make, it's not going to come true. Because they didn't want to make it World of Warcraft with League of Legends paint.
I see.
Which is,
wait,
to be fair,
wait a minute.
a valid fear when creating any MMO is the fear
wait a
of it just
minute.
being wow.
But that's the funny part, is that League of Legends is a WoW clone, actually. I don't know if anyone knows this, but League of Legends was made off of Warcraft 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that's why in WoW, and that's why when they released Warcraft 3 Reforged, they have like a thing in, I think, the license and agreement, whatever it's called, that you can't use this as any source material for a game. No, I lied.
Wow.
It's not League of Legends. It's not League of Legends.
It's Dota.
Dota is the thing,
Dota.
and then they copied it. Yeah, sorry, it's Dota 2.
Then
Sorry. I
then what they
apologize.
did, then what League did was they took what Dota did and did it better.
Okay.
That's right, and that's why in Warcraft 3 Reforged they say you cannot use this to make a video game. And it's like, wait a minute.
That's pretty funny,
Hold on. Yeah, it's very funny how more things change and more they stay the same.
Can I add something to the Overwatch conversation really quick?
Sure, we can.
Because I gotta be real with y'all. I have like no stake in this. I haven't like followed Overwatch in
Fair.
like a year or plus, like a month.
I watch a YouTuber that plays Overwatch. That's
I'm a
about
little
it.
out of it, and like
For the point.
I will add my petty reason for all of this is Overwatch being dead is solely because the millisecond I heard they changed Orisa's kit in Overwatch 2, I'm like, all right, I'm never touching this game ever again.
Fuck, this sucks.
But I also just, for me, I think you told me this, Brandon, that apparently new characters are put in battle passes, and like if you miss out on
they just recently.
if you miss out on a battle pass, you then like still have to do missions to unlock the character. Like,
Yeah,
I think
and,
that is ridiculous. I think
they just recently got rid of
I
that.
know, but like
That's the reason why I said them going free to play was a mistake.
I just think conceptually that's like when people who don't know what Fortnite is say Fortnite is pay to win. Like,
Yeah.
I think that is what that reads to me, and I'm just like, that's ridiculous. Also, another thing too with Overwatch is like I gotta be really real. I haven't liked like any of the new character designs except one exception is Ramtra, who was like the evil Omnic guy.
Ramatra's
Ramatra?
base.
That is
Everyone else is not great.
That design is just so clearly up my alley. So obviously, I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
dude,
biased towards it.
Ramatra's
Yeah,
design is
who is that
really
guy?
fucking cool.
He's basically
I don't
like,
care about anybody else.
an evil Omnic.
That's
and
not true. I like Kiriko. That's not true. I like
Kiriko's not bad. Kiriko,
Kiriko's cool.
Kiriko's
I
not
like
bad.
her.
But like
I like
feel
Kiriko and
I've
Ramacha.
seen
That's it.
all of them, and I'm just like I don't vibe with any of these dudes. But you pointing at the,
And then Ramatra comes out
You.
and has like a
Oh,
stance switch.
this is beautiful.
you know what's funny to me too? What's funny to me too about Overwatch is like now going all the way back to Overwatch 1. I like Hammond should be so up my fucking alley of a
Oh
character.
yeah.
And I just
Yeah.
don't
That's
give a
such a
shit.
Lucas
I just
character.
don't give a shit about him. Like I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
They're looking to rework him, but at this point, I think the damage has been done. The
Is he like
Blizzard has basically burned a lot of their
fucking
bridges.
Care anymore, dude.
Also, like-
I fell off that game
Yeah,
so
dude, me too,
fucking
me too,
fast.
me too.
Like, and I'm like, and it's so upsetting because like I enjoyed like Overwatch 2 when it first launched because I'm like, oh, it kind of feels like what Overwatch was before it like the metas got bad. And then like the more I'm playing it, the more I'm just like, okay, there's still like this fucking free to play microtransaction shit, and then like the cancel story mode. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
and then like all this other like just everything else that was happening with this game. Even my brother, who like the first Overwatch was like his favorite fucking game ever, he's like, wow, they really ruined Overwatch, and I can't even play my favorite game anymore
yeah, that's
because you can't play Overwatch 1 anymore because it doesn't exist anymore,
Yeah.
which is really stupid.
I like to add my last bit for this too, just because again I don't have a lot to say about this, but I just like I gotta be real when it's like they changed and forced like the main like even just like casual like matches to be like the class limitations, because no game of Overwatch was ever more fun than the game I played with my friends, where we all just said, fuck it. We're all just going to play as Reaper and see what happens. And you know what happened? We won. Because at the last second, right as they were about to do the fucking payload, we all unleashed our ultis at the same fucking
Oh,
time.
no.
And
Dude,
kept everyone off the point.
I miss those days of Overwatch so fucking much, dude.
And they did have the arcade modes where you could still kind of do that, but it's just like at that point, it's just
not
like,
the same.
It's not the same.
It's not.
It's not the same. It's not the same.
That ruled. I will never
really
forget
miss
that night. That was a great night.
My thing is like what they did what they should have done is something that League has. So basically, they have quick play, they have draft, and then they have ranked.
Yeah. Dude, wait, real quick. I'll never forget just because one of my favorite Overwatch memories. Every now and then, my brother and I would play it together, and we would go into the arcade mode and we'd play random heroes.
Yeah.
And I remember there was one time, and we traded off. Every time we died, we traded off. So the other person would get a random hero.
I got it.
We played one match, and Brian, my brother, kept getting all these different heroes. He got Reaper, he got, Soldier, he got Pharah, Diva, whatever, etc., etc. For some reason, every single time he passed the controller to me, I got Zarya, who is a character I do not play. And every single time I kept getting Zarya, and we're laughing hysterically because I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
The game literally said, "You're about to learn Zarya today."
It's so fucking funny.
She was fun. I remember swinging her. She was fun.
I got better with her
Oh,
solely because of that match.
Yeah.
That is a war of attrition, sir. Like,
Oh my god.
So fucking funny. And I'm like, why does it keep doing this?
who is doing?
Overwatch
Give
1.
me
a lot of people
anyone
miss.
else.
I still own a
Overwatch
physical
1.
copy. I still own a physical copy of Overwatch 1.
I don't think you can. I don't think you can pop that shit in.
No,
Can't
dude,
fucking shit.
if you put in your physical, I also have a physical
Oh,
copy of
okay. How
Overwatch
does this
1.
work? How
You
does
know
this
what
work?
happens when I put in my physical copy of Overwatch 1? It becomes Overwatch 2.
No way, does it?
I'm dead serious.
Yes, it does a magical girl transformation and becomes
gives
Overwatch
like
2.
it's an update, and the update is Overwatch 2.
Oh shit.
Do you know what?
You
Another
cannot
thing
play Overwatch 1 anymore.
really thinking about it now bothered me about Overwatch is how
What?
they had these fun limited time modes, and they were limited
Oh
time
yeah,
modes.
yeah.
Why couldn't you just keep Lucio Ball as a normal mode? Why couldn't you just keep the
Dude,
the
I love
the
Lucio
Omnic
Ball.
Assault mission where you have to like work as a team?
Yeah, I love
Why?
that.
That's why everyone was so upset when that PvE mode was canceled, because that was the closest
that's
they were
the
gonna
stuff
have
we
to
loved.
that. And I'm just like, I guess I can keep playing fucking just the same ranked matches over and over again. Have someone calling me slurs. I guess we can do that, but I don't want to.
yeah.
Fuck that. I don't care.
Oh
Favorite part of the
god,
night.
don't remind me.
Oh no, that's fair. Oh man, I feel like shit. No, I think did they ever have a Forge mode in Overwatch 1? No, right?
No, they don't.
Man, more games should do that. They should have a Halo Forge mode. Like, why not?
Yeah.
That's kind of difficult.
Yeah, depending
on
for
the
that kind of
game.
game, that is kind of
Okay.
that's like
Yeah.
yeah. Now that I
Like,
think about it,
if you want to add that, you would have to add that to like maybe like Call of Duty.
you have to reconstruct
and-
the maps and everything too. Like
That's
that'd
true.
be a little
Yeah.
rough. Yeah.
That's not so.
But like
I
a
think
game
that's
like
insane.
Overwatch, it's too like this is what it is, and we can't really change it.
That's fucked.
Like the
It
Junkenstein
is.
mode was like modes were fun too. I'm like
Junkenstein was
fucking-
very.
I mean, they
Love
brought
Junkenstein's
that
revenge.
back at one point.
But the thing is, I feel like it should just kind of
Totally
still be
good.
there. I feel like that should just be an option if someone wants to fucking play it. Like,
I agree.
I don't think so with Junkenstein, just because it's a Halloween event.
yeah, I guess that's fair.
Yeah, but still.
But bring that back updated,
Or like
or like as you said, like
reskin
reskin
it
it.
where it's like, okay, you can't play Junkenstein, but it's like, oh, these Omnics are here to be mean or something. I don't know. They're gonna call you a
Oh,
big.
the robots. I forgot their names.
They're gonna call you big stinky heads, and like we have to stop them. Like,
They're gonna call you big doodoo heads. Bill doodoo heads.
I'm not a dude.
I mean,
Overwatch.
Basically, what you have is the
Fuck
fact
Overwatch.
that
Game
like
sucks.
Ramatra has the whole entire freaking Omnic uprising going on, so like you can do something with
I wish
that.
that design was in a different game so hard. Because
I believe you.
Oh,
fuck,
Ramatra?
that design is so good. I
Yeah.
have to
I
like
know.
fold completely and be like, fuck, this design's good. Shit. Like,
Sometimes they're not bad.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Alright.
listen, when Blizzard wants to do something like decent, they do it. Other than that, it's like fuck, man. Like
I mean, did you
shoutouts-
hear what they added for freaking World of Warcraft?
What? Oh no! What did they add to World?
They added a battle royale to World of
how the
Warcraft.
fuck does that work?
Well, they have PvP. But
Oh,
like,
okay,
I don't know
right.
how the fuck that works.
I mean, you have to be level
Basically-
locked, right? Like,
I would assume so.
Basically, no levels,
Okay,
no anything
okay.
like that. You drop it with your character.
Fireball.
You have to find weapons,
Okay, alright.
spells, and everything like that. And that's what you use.
Dude, Mage Seekers died for this. Get the fuck out of here.
Right,
Not Mage. I don't know if it was Mage Seekers. Pete played it, but it was like you could be wizards and you drop in, and it's like I don't know what the name of it was called. But man, what the fuck? Man, I hate Blizzard. Man, I hate Overwatch. This is some bullshit. Yeah, I don't know.
so
Yeah, every
rest
single
in pasta, Overwatch.
Yeah, you wish. Actually,
Rest in pasta.
actually, here's a controversial
Rest in
one.
every unfinished piece that you've ever
Yeah, I
fucking been.
guess.
Here's a controversial one, real quick. Not gonna lie. Say what you want about the bebop stuff. It fits the game.
Oh,
How the
Cowboy
models
Bebop
look,
stuff,
they
yeah.
fit. It fits.
Dude,
Sorry
I
to
love
break it,
Cowboy
everybody.
Bebop. I love Cowboy Bebop, and that crossover's pretty cool. I wish I cared enough about Overwatch.
Aren't the skins like
Oh,
$20?
Oh no, they are. Yeah, I'm not talking about the money. I don't care about the money part. The money part.
No,
okay,
yeah.
that's
Actually,
fucking
I only
bullshit.
have one complaint about the Cowboy
just talking
Bebop
about how they look.
skins. That is not Spike Spiegel.
Oh no, it's not. But like the skins fit.
That is-
like the caricatures. Like they fit. I'm not saying they're good.
No, the characters they fit, but like everyone else looks perfectly fine. And then you
Except
have
that guy.
fucking, and then
Spike
you
Spiegel.
have the main character looking horrible. How do you
Spike
do that?
Spiegel.
I don't think anyone can truly be Spike Spiegel besides Spike Spiegel.
Except for Spike Spiegel,
Right,
yeah.
yeah.
I the animate again. Back to, like animation's really good. Like that's what Blizzard's really good at. Someone I
Yeah.
know actually worked at Blizzard in Texas during Wrath of the Lich King, like when that I think finally came out, and he was like, "Yeah, the Texas office was really cool. California one not so much." I'm like, "That's about right."
That checks, yeah.
So,
But yeah.
but yeah, that's my little controversial. No, I guess it's not really controversial. I know people were like, "Boo." And I'm like, well, boo for the money part. Yes, absolutely. Fuck that.
Yeah.
No, I was about to say, like, the only thing that I heard about that they hated was the fact that each skin cost $20.
Well, they
Which
did
is
make fun of
fucking
how they
ridiculous,
looked.
man.
That's
They
ridiculous.
did make fun of how they looked.
That's so ridiculous.
So
The only one that I think looks bad is freaking
yeah,
just
whatever his name is now.
what the fuck, Cassidy.
Yeah, Cassidy. Just call him Billy the Kid at this point. Call him any
Yeah,
other
'cause
Texas
Cassidy's-
name.
Matt Mercer Cowboy.
This-
There you go.
Yeah,
Matt Mercer
The skin-
Cowboy. Yeah.
Matt Mercer Cowboy skin looks terrible. Everyone else's skins looks actually really good in game.
Doesn't look bad.
Even though I don't see the reason for having skins in game for Overwatch.
They're cool.
When do you see them?
You see them in the play of the game.
I gotta look Gucci, dude.
like I've always said, you don't have to like my answer, but I gave you an answer.
No, you gave me an answer, but like
Yeah.
at the same time, it's like here's the thing:
not a
like a
good
lot
one.
of people complain, and they complain for good reason that like Overwatch skins are overpriced, but you rarely see them. You only see the gun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah,
I get
no,
what
you're
you're
right,
saying.
you're right,
Okay,
right.
yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I like the said tight edgy wood.
That one is pretty sick.
That
Of
one was
course I
pretty
do.
cool.
High five.
Wow, of course I do. Yeah, Phil's
I also like
Phil's
that
very
one.
easily figured out. Plays
Like
Always Sunny,
they could have
bro.
done what Valorant did, which is basically like they sell skins for the guns,
Yeah,
and that's it.
it's just a Counter Strike.
Hey.
Almost an Overstrike.
Hey, I gotta say, we're probably gonna be wrapping, but I will add, even though I don't really care about this game coming out, that's what I do appreciate about the Marvel Overwatch game coming out, is that it's third
Yes!
person.
Yeah.
It's third person, and I appreciate
That's
that.
cool.
Yeah.
Yes. So now I cannot wait until they add skins for that game because they can do a lot.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm actually looking forward to that.
Marvel.
Like
Marvel.
I'm glad that they actually did not just do all the characters from the Marvel Cinematic
No, they did some
Universe.
weird ones. They did some
That's
weird
cool.
picks.
Yeah, everyone was like, "What's with Galactus?" I was like, "Well, actually, it's Galacta."
I learned that.
Thank you.
It's
I learned that the
Galacta.
day
People
the
found
trailer
out.
came out.
Yeah, people found out real quick.
Yep.
Yeah, and they were like, "Who's Galacta?" It's like that's
From a
Galactus'
comic
daughter.
in 2010, I think. I think it was 2010.
Yeah, she was born from a parasite that was inside of Galactus, and now she's hiding
inside of Galactus'
And then
ball sack.
she literally hid on Earth so that way she could like not be like planet.
She wanted to
star
be a bad
hungry.
bitch.
She wants to be a normal bitch. That's what she wants to be.
It's true.
But yeah, but I do want the new Marvel game to
I hope
do
it does, yeah.
well.
I'll check it out. I'll try it.
Yeah, I'll definitely go to shop.
But with that, I think it's time to end it.
Yeah,
Question?
it's time.
It's
that's-
time to end it,
that's-
yeah. Today was a fun night with this crew. I think we should have like little group names.
A little
faction names.
Oh, that's gonna like I have to like chronicle these. All right, so when it's me, Bottles, and like they're gonna be
Yeah,
this
no.
name.
So I was thinking about it. So like, if it's me, Pete, in Bottles, it's like GCN, right?
Yeah.
Him, Steve, and Pete are like dumbasses. It's a like in this crew.
So what-
this is like the crossover episode.
Crossover.
Because none of these guys have actually been with me one-on-one before. They've just started.
You know what?
being
You know what? Yeah, we're the
Did I just
crossover
say-
episode. That's
did I
that's
just
what we
say
are.
stupid shit? We are the crossover.
We're the
episode.
crossover episode.
or the breakfast, like the brunch club.
All right,
or fuck-
Phil,
The Breakfast Club.
Sign us off. Sign us off.
I can sign you off. Well,
Yeah.
thank you, everyone. Thanks for everyone for listening. You can find out. You can watch more of our stuff. This is episode 7. So if you want to watch the recent episode, more of the other older episodes, and if you want to hit the subscribe button and subscribe to the GCN YouTube channel, we stream 3 times a week. I believe we stream 3 times a week. I'm not sure what's going on recently. I don't know what's going on now. I don't know if anything's going on, if we're taking a break or whatever it is. You can hit that bell to find out when we do go live and when we post the video. Currently, I'm not doing anything right now. I'm going to try and get my ass in gear. Going to start doing something, whether it's card game related or video game related. You'll find that on my Twitter at philofil69 at twitter.com. And that's really it for me. Now, I don't know what the rest have to say. I don't know what they have going on.
I'll hop in first.
Let's hear from them.
I'll hop in first. Hi, everyone. I'm Lucas. I'm the humble little host of Pow Pop on YouTube. I do live streams. I usually try and do minimum 2 a week. Sometimes it's 1, sometimes it's 3, whatever I'm feeling. at the time of this recording, I'm going to be starting 2 new games. I don't want to say them. I don't want to say them just yet. But so be looking forward to that on my channel. I also have a Twitter at @IllScribbleShack, @PowPop. Specifically at @IllScribbleShack is where I post art. And I've been posting a few things recently, so that's been good. And I have an Instagram at PowPop. The O's are zeros. I usually post art there too. And that's me for right now.
Honestly, I don't really have much going on right now. You'll probably start seeing me more on the channel, especially since there's going to be something that me and Bottles are going to go through. It's a game that we actually talked about in this channel.
Oh shit!
If you weren't paying attention,
I wasn't.
Sucks to be you. You'll find out.
Oh no! How dare you?
But if you want to find me, I am over on the Bird app.
Oh shit!
Bird up.
Bird up! Edit it in.
You guys are watching Bird Up.
Of course, of course.
Put it in.
Capri at SoulCrow1. You can find me over there. And that's about it.
Hi, everybody, or rather, bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
I'm Steve, aka Shay64, on YouTube and Twitter and Instagram and all sorts of other things. I make content when I feel like it. Said content is also incredibly varied. I always call my channel the Shay64 Variety Channel because I do all sorts of things: video game metal covers, video game discussions, reviews, top 10 lists, etc. Whatever I feel like uploading at the time, memes sometimes. But yeah, I think probably by the time this episode goes up, I'll have a new acoustic video game cover album out. That I worked on, and it's became pretty cool, if I do say so myself. So yeah, I'm sure it'll probably be up by the time this video comes out. If not, hey, that's coming out.
Yay!
Oh shit!
So, yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, and that's it.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome. So, without further ado, goodbye, everybody, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Goodbye.
Take care.
Goodbye.